I was watching the BBL last night, and one of the commentators was stumbling over the word batter and batsman, and it was men that were playing, so batsman was quite appropriate. But I just find this awkwardness and political correctness is a little bit over the top with cricket. I'm quite comfortable with saying she's a great batsman. It just sounds softer than batter, and batter sounds like you're making some pikelets. And anyway, I'm just wondering what Roly has to say. I think we're in danger of losing the richness of language if we watch and guard ourselves too much.
Mary, this is good observation. First of all, when women's cricket started becoming such a major activity, and frankly our Australian women's team is fantastic at the moment, they looked around for words which would describe someone doing batting, and they actually got batter out of baseball, and where it's of course is gender neutral, and so it started to be used. It is used generally for women's cricket. Although I actually heard an umpire the other day when they were starting the game saying, "Ready, ladies?" I'm not sure that a male umpire could have said that. It's an interesting thought. So there are lots of words ending in man, like chairman and so on, which have given way to chair or chairperson, chairwoman, chairman. We're a little bit still caught in a bind with the elegance over these things. But it's interesting, by the way, that the word man, when it originally happened, simply meant a person. Had nothing to do with gender at all. And after all, woman has man on the end, and it comes from Old English weif man, which means female person. Had nothing to do with marriage at all. So if we're going to be getting rid of chairman, I hope we're not going to get rid of woman.
Blimey.
In other words, we've got a social problem, and it'll take some time to shake itself out, I'm afraid.
Yeah, there's a lot of inconsistencies, you're saying. Yeah, I just think, we're in danger of losing history and the richness of language if we... I grew up in the 70s and 80s and was all for politically correct language and, women's equal pay and all those, achievements. So, but I think we just have to not be too precious about things that don't have, I think equal pay for cricketers is probably more important than whether somebody's called a batter or a batsman.
We're a long way from equal pay for women, I'm afraid, But no, there will be, I think, a time when women cricketers will be called batters and male cricketers will be called batsmen or batters or whatever. Yeah. And we'll see whether the sport as a whole develops a kind of language that it's comfortable with. It's still very, very much undecided at the moment.